Welcome back to Valley Boys TCG. CK here with this is a casual match from this locals. We had a little bit of time, so I ran it back with my brother-in-law actually. He was learning blue. It was a very short game, very short game when we played. So he's learning blue, or he's learning the card game. So I came out and I said, hey, let's run the mirror. Except I'm running I'm running a blue counter deck, I guess, per se. I'm running MBT. I'm running tanks. I'm running the weapons. A very meme deck, if you will. So I'm running blue memes, I guess. And yeah, he's running blue, I guess still blue aggro. Well, no, because it's got some good counter ability, as you'll see. So this casual match actually was much more of a fun, much more interesting matchup than our actual tournament round was. And we are just rushing through the board here. We are rushing here. And it's a very mirror match. You'll see we're both playing Godzilla 2000. He drops out the Super X3, the Giant Condor, so we are countered for sure. And because we went all the way to 7 so fast, we see Mecha Godzilla, starter deck Mecha Godzilla, come down too. So yeah, very right, weird. Okay, he tossed the King of Monsters. But yeah, see the rage, and yeah, he's got a lot of counter. 23,000 counter to our 5,000 threat. We are definitely countered. So we jump into our Form 2. And if you can see our hand at the bottom, like I said, this is very much a mirror match. So, drawing for turn. Let's just go ahead and do the same thing. Super X3 right back, okay. Mecha Godzilla right back, okay. Giant Condor? No Giant Condor. Instead, we get the MBTs. And a Super X2, actually. Super X2. So, 23,000 counter to 10,000 threat. 23,000. That sounds so familiar. We do get the counter, but sadly, for whatever reason, we did not... I guess we didn't have it. We were not able to rage. So, Condor lives. Surprisingly enough, Condor lives because we could not rage. But we advanced, we're out of his path, at least. But now we're in the path of Mecha Godzilla, and that just means Mecha Godzilla is boosted. He goes for a big rage turn, and counters us already. They have a very mirror match. You see Godzilla 2000, Godzilla 99s. Now we're up to our 93. So I'm playing the 93 in this build because it boosts 5 and lowers adjacent. And as you'll see, we moved up to clear some space so that we could drop some MBT. The MB92 modified. It's just funny how you can spam. We played the Mega Garius so that we can find the zone and destroy. Now we got rid of Condor in the weirdest way. We actually used a strategy to pop Condor, which you don't see often. You just rage and pop. But so we have a huge counter, 59,000 against his 35 threat. He raged a lot. Don't get me wrong, 35,000 threat at a stage 2 is huge, but all the boosts on board being straight across from the Mecha Godzilla and the MBTs getting boosted by Godzilla, yeah, 59,000 counter is a very big counter for this board space. So you'll see this game, unlike when I played RJ in the tournament, is very counter heavy. And here comes King of the Monsters. Very good card in a rage deck, or yeah, any sort of rage, heavy rage. Godzilla against Mecha Godzilla. Gam is good. Gam is great. Another King of the Monsters. Another Mecha Godzilla. So he is stacking big boys here. And then Millennium 2000. Let him pop some things. He's gonna get to choose what to pop. But yeah, just pop one of the MBTs. I probably would have targeted Zone 6, honestly, because if you counter, we're going to stomp on everything. That's the last one that gets stomped. But I digress. So here comes another Giant Condor coming down. And we have the counter, 41,000 against a 25 threat. Yeah, we didn't rage. We couldn't rage. That was unfortunate. If you're going to sit on Zone 7 or 8, you really want a heavy rage, and we could not rage to save us that turn. So we're already in our 4th form. And invade one here. When invading, when you discard this Godzilla, when you discard a battle card, you get to play it right back out. So really good when you get to this 4th form to really flood the board as we did here. So we discarded a MBT to invade, and then we get to play it right back out from that Godzilla effect. And we are able to counter again here. So we are now 4 versus 4. Now you'll note right here, I advanced and then got pushed back by his Godzilla 99's enter ability. That enter ability should have triggered before my end of turn advancement, because he entered at the end of the counter phase. So counter phase ends, he enters, it should have pushed me back, and then I would have gone forward. But here he pushes me back anyway, so it kind of works out. And here we see the heat ray to start taking apart my board. And honestly, it doesn't matter. I probably should have had one more MBT on board, but we're not going to make it to next turn, because with all those King of the Monsters on board and 6 rage, he gets a massive 66,000 counter, 41,000 threat, not enough to survive, and he wins with a counter victory. Hope you guys enjoyed this fun gameplay. Come back next time for set 3.